right, so sad story. Turns out the number 4, you can get an answer. It's just kind of wacky. Um, Anyhow, let's get into these examples that I know you're going to get nice solutions for here. That makes sense. And we're going to, again, be using that elimination process where we're probably going to be needing to multiply. Well, yes, we definitely will be needing to multiply at least one of these equations to perform that elimination. So think of right now, I want you to think, what number would I multiply this equation on the bottom to get the y's to eliminate here? Think of what number I would multiply this whole equation by to get the y's to eliminate. And hopefully you're thinking that number is lucky number 5. And when we multiply, again, it has to be everything in that equation is going to get manipulated by that 5. So we're going to do 5 times 3x. That's a 15x. I got 5 times y is 5y. And I got 5 times a negative 10 is negative 50. So you got some room down here to make sure you're showing your work here today. I'd recommend once you manipulate one of them, I'd stack them clean on top of each other again. So it's kind of like that first grade math right on top of each other. And then what are we doing here to get these eliminate, adding or subtracting? And hopefully we're thinking subtracting. 2 minus 15, negative 13. And the x tags along like a little brother. 5 minus 5, 0. Zero's out. Negative 24 minus a negative. That's where you got to be careful. Minus a negative, that's going to be like adding. It's like adding 50. So we're going to end up with a positive 26, which is good. We kind of see, oh, they're going to get a nice number here for our first answer. Divide by negative 13, and we end up with x equals negative 2. Once we get that business, we got to go back and plug this answer into one of our original equations. I'm going to choose the one that is simpler to work with, the one on the bottom. So we're going to put 3. We're just going to rewrite it now. 3. Say we're going to do it this way. All right. So we're going to write it 3, but instead of x, I'm going to be replacing with that negative 2. So 3, open parenthesis, negative 2, close parenthesis, plus y equals negative 10. Let's go ahead and solve this kind of like a one-step equation. We just got to first simplify here. 3 times negative 2 is a negative 6 plus y equals negative 10. And lastly, to get y by itself, you guessed it, add 6 to each side. Those zero out. I left with y equals negative 10 plus 6 is a negative 4. And so my answer here today is going to be negative 2, negative 4 as an ordered pair. And make sure you're showing your work along with that today. All right, we're going to give you about 10 minutes and go ahead and try to tackle 2, 3, and 4 right now on your own.